Two guys. Well, it's Antonio Cuban Gospel with my man DJ Boom. Listen, we're gonna do a special edition that I actually asked DJ Boom to allow me for 30 minutes of coming here because this is something that's been on my mind all weekend and it's killing me. And it's killing me and I need to air it out. I need to go somewhere and air it out. So I came running to Listen Vision today and I aired out for 30 minutes.
We're in trouble.
Now, this is a special message to black people.
Oh, God.
This is for black people. And you hear because when I tell you what it is, it's going to blow your mind. Now, it dawned on me how, as black folks, we have dropped the ball tremendously, right? So, it's the NBA Finals, right? And the one thing I realized about the NBA Finals is that 15 years ago, no, let me go back even more. 18 years ago, the African American community put pressure on Michael Jordan to be able to come out and be able to talk against the powers of be and being able to talk about black power and talk about black people in the community and talk about black advancement. And actually, they asked Michael Jordan to be political. Michael Jordan, they wanted him to actually be like Muhammad Ali in a sense of it being. And everybody was turning their backs on Michael Jordan. To recently, everybody talking about Michael Jordan doesn't do anything for the black community. His sneakers are overpriced. His sneakers...
he invests in jails.
You know, he invested in jails and all of that. We all ran and criticized him. We all went out there and we pointed fingers at him.
Right.
That brings me to the issue at hand. Colin Kaepernick. The black community right now needs to be outraged. We need to be upset. We need to be disgusted with the situation, how the NFL is treating this brother. Yeah. Here's a guy who finally an athlete that is visualized by everybody. Somebody that is going out there and stepping out. He did not have to do this, folks. He stepped out there on his own. He stepped out there.
And we should have his back on that.
And you know, he stepped out for me. Yeah. If you black, he stepped out for you. Yeah. Not only that, he put out money out of his pocket.
Yeah. For suits.
I mean, money, he gave up over $1 million for the cause.
Yeah.
So now we sit there, we can't wait for the NFL to start, but nobody has Colin Kaepernick's back. So I'm here today asking my good friend DJ Boom, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
What should we be doing?
He's like the ultimate symbol of someone who tried to fight the good fight and was just kind of like left out to dry.
Like somebody finally is out there fighting for me.
And the fucked up thing is, aren't we all saying, hey, why is no one standing up? Why is nobody... And finally, this guy, young, good-looking, very talented guy, finally stands up. And then people come out the woodwork to kind of destroy him and to tear him down. And now he's like blacklisted in the NFL. I think that's like the craziest thing.
But here's what even makes it crazier, Boom, is that it puts fear in people like me, and I'm going to tell you why. Here I am trying to work my way up in the entertainment business. What is telling me that if I'm not quiet, if I'm not quiet,
right,
I can't move up.
No.
But if I'm not quiet, I get criticized by my people. So the question of the day is, what do we really want to do? Do we really want the truth? Do we want the people to be out there fighting for us?
No.
Or we just want to make noise and keep it moving?
Yeah.
Because I can barely sleep knowing that somebody out there is fighting for us. Somebody out there put their neck on the block.
Put their whole career on them.
For us.
And everyone's like, sorry about that. Didn't work out for you. You brought it upon yourself. I think that's crazy. I mean,
and I just want to know. I just can't be the only person that feels this way.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Can you think of any other examples?
There is
where
none.
Sports where someone stood up.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. do you believe? Can we say that this happened because maybe he's not at the level that a LeBron James, a Carmelo Anthony, and these guys that stood up at the ESPYs? But because
neither-
LeBron is never going to get blackballed.
But LeBron really didn't actually speak out to the degree that Colin
Well,
Kaepernick
he
has
did
spoken
speak out, but what he did not do, he did not put action behind it to the degree that
Right, right.
Colin Kaepernick
Right,
did.
right.
So the question is, if I'm LeBron James and I'm seeing how this guy's being treated, why should I jump out there?
What, anyone in the future?
I mean, why should I jump out there?
No, you shouldn't. I mean, that's the clear message
Because
of the white oligarch.
Because the people don't have my back.
No.
Forget about the machine itself. The machine is going to function the way the machine is.
Yeah.
It's just like I go back to, and I translate that, and I go back to, and this is something I've been thinking about lately. And I say this, I said that if I was to imagine if I was to go every day and I was to tell everybody how the business really works, if I was to just be so honest, so truthful, and tell the people, look, this is how you get screwed. This is how independent artists are getting screwed. This is how the whole thing is out of whack. Well, there's a possibility that the things that I'm trying to do could be put on hold just because
You were vocal.
I try to enlighten the people.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say something, and this is going to be crazy what I'm about to say. Her name is Ariana Grande, right? The artist.
Uh-huh.
My heart goes out to what happened out there. But at the same time, when nobody's paying attention, it's what the machine is also doing. This young lady, for the rest of her life, will be known. They did a big concert this weekend, iHeartRadio and on TV. And they put her name as the marquee of this concert. What that means is that girl career has gone from there to out there.
You're saying she's benefiting from the tragedy?
I'm saying the labels are benefiting off that trend.
Damn, Jesus.
Because guess what? Think about this. How many downloads you think she probably had this weekend?
Twice what she would normally have. Yeah.
How many? I mean, think about this. People do not see the machine and what the machine does.
Well, what about LeBron's response to his house being vandalized? Do you think his response was strong enough?
I think it was politically correct.
Yeah. Right.
Politically
So
correct.
so basically no. You don't think it was strong enough. You think it was just strong enough to not get him in trouble.
I think that it was proper enough that he cannot actually, I don't think that he actually said what he really feels that he needs to say. See, everything comes with consequences. Every single thing. Every single thing. You know, the other day I heard a PD from this area got let go, right? From one of the major stations in the FM.
Yeah.
But I laughed because that PD, from the moment they got in there, all they did was they followed the exact instructions that the senior vice president of programming told them.
Right. So what are
So
they
they
firing
really
him
didn't
for?
have control. So why you firing them? Is it
Right.
that you don't want to pay them no more like it is?
No, they decided all of a sudden they're not risky enough. After doing exactly what they were told for 20
Exactly.
years.
Exactly.
Now you're not edgy.
Now you're not. Now
What do
you're
you mean
not,
I'm not
now
edgy?
you-
I've been
now-
doing what you told me to do.
But the
Yeah.
dumb thing is this, though. So we're not getting our numbers. It has to be you.
Right.
But how can it be me when I'm doing what you're telling me to do?
Oh, don't get me started on this.
Is that crazy or what?
Well, this is why we love WLVS and terrestrial is really hurting, because how are you going to fire somebody for following your orders?
I just think that, you know, and I wanted to come up here and let people know real quick that, you know, we still asleep and
Still
the car is
asleep.
moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
We entertainment is so powerful that we asleep and where it's
Yeah.
taking us and where it's moving in the direction that we all going in this.
What can we do to help support Colin Kaepernick?
I'll tell you what I think we need to do.
Yeah.
I believe that if he doesn't get picked up, and the reason, and I understand if he wasn't that good. I understand if a lot of these quarterbacks that just got signed in the recent past weeks were better than him, then I can't complain. Then I can't complain. You cannot tell me you just can't get somebody that has listen. How do you get somebody that has not even qualified, somebody that really hasn't even proven themselves? How can you sign them, give them a good contract, and not sign somebody that's been proven?
Proven and a starter.
That doesn't make no sense to me.
Yeah. Well,
So what I think what people need to do, which they won't do,
they should protest
is
at
when
the NFL commissioner.
when September comes,
And he's not picked up.
don't watch NFL.
Don't go to a game. Yeah.
Don't watch it.
That's not going to happen. So what I think...
But you see my frustration.
No,
you see
of course.
the frustration. It's like I have so much that I want to enlighten people.
Well, we're such fucking hypocrites. Here we are constantly saying, nobody's standing up. No, there's no leaders. Nobody's doing enough.
Right.
And finally, this guy fucking stands up and we all let him out to dry.
Are we still dependent on the Al Sharptons and the Jesse Jacksons and these guys?
Well, I hate to tell you this, but a lot of the ACLUs and a lot of the organizations, I'm not naming names, unfortunately, they're
on for themselves at this point.
well, they're also a little bit outdated. And
Not a little.
bit.
They're not a little. So I want to put out a challenge out there.
Yeah.
I need to put out a challenge of who's going to be the next voice.
Yeah.
And guess what? It would not be me. You know why it would not be me? And this is going to sound real whack. It's not going to be me because it's not me. But there's just got to be somebody out there. Somebody somewhere somehow.
Yeah.
Somebody has to be the voice. Somebody has to get in the community and grind. And there's a lot of people in the community doing their things, but it's
If we can't all get behind a football quarterback, right? That's a subject we're pretty much all cool with, right? Football.
But I think what happens is, see, people are confused. People, they concentrate more on his arrogance as a football player than as his humbleness as a human being. And one thing doesn't have to do anything with the other at all.
Really? I didn't even know that was a comment being made that because he's
been criticized forever for being
he seems super not arrogant to me.
No, he's arrogant
As a football player.
as a football player.
Well, that's kind of a different.
And doesn't put up and got a big contract and wooty woo. But my problem is I see every day I get to listen and see how this country is going by different people from all over the world. Every single day. I talk to whites, black, Indians, Russians, Chinese, everything. Every single thing. And this country is so divided, right, that it's like you and I cannot coexist because I'm black and you ain't. One black Latino and you ain't. So we can't coincide. We can't be cool. We can't be boys. That's what society is telling people out there. So here's the sad part of the situation where we at right now. Here's the sad part of where we at right now. It's going to take a catastrophe for us to unite again.
To come back together. Well, that's.
I mean, it's
right
it's
as
proven,
you are.
It's
yeah.
proven fact. 9/11, everybody was American, hugging, kissing. Everybody was united.
Yeah.
Bin Laden, everybody, when they killed Bin Laden, everybody together, close, America, we love together.
Yeah.
Boston bombing, it went down, America, we stick together. We are all Americans. Let's stick together and let's do this. But now in 2017, where are we? We at where a football player stands up for things that are not right and going wrong in this country. He gets blackballed. People don't support him. You got a president who is straight up out of control, saying whatever he wants out of his mind. You have a lot of hatred groups out. Like, let me put it to you like this. I was in Old Town, Alexandria, not this weekend, but the weekend before with my mother, with my 86-year-old mother who's going to be 87. I'm crossing the street and she's in her walker. The bicycle path is coming through. The guys are stopping. This one a-hole is coming out of nowhere and he's just speeding. He doesn't stop. And I say, yo, look at this guy. The guy turns around and says to me, go and fuck yourself. Right? I could have just ran and snatched him up. My mother tells him, why don't you stop, turn around and say it in my son's face? Like,
I knew I liked your mom for a
like,
reason.
but there is...
But that's the society we're in right now,
It's
where you
the-
almost run over an old lady and he says, go fuck yourself.
Right. And so the Pandora box is open, right? The Pandora box is open. And what I'm saying is, like, every day I'm in these streets, every day I'm out here, and every day is becoming sadder, sadder, and sadder. So I wanted to come here for just these 30 minutes, and thank you for allowing me to do that, because I need somebody out there. I'm not looking for a hero. I'm looking for people that perhaps are like me, that are tired. I'm looking for people that are not caught up in this guy is white and I'm black. You know, I'm looking for people who have values. I'm looking for people who really care of what's going to happen, because guess what? I may have 30, 20, 10 years of life, maybe less. Who doesn't know the way things are going now? But my point of that is, when is it going to stop? Where is this madness is going to stop? When are we going to wake up? When realization of we are humans, realization of let's stop pushing ignorance. Ignorance is hurting America. And not only that, and this is what people need to understand, and this is a huge also, is that America's behavior transcends around the world.
Oh, no doubt.
Let me say this again. America's behavior transcends around the world. So if you feel like because I'm black, you can come at me any other way, people outside of this country say, well, you black, you're not getting respect in your place. So they will try you at the same way. Because America has something that no other country has in the world, and it's called a dream, which it was built by marketing and promotion. There's not a Cuban dream. There's not an Italian dream. There's not a Chinese dream. There's not a Brazilian dream. But I guarantee you there's an American dream, and people want to be part of that dream, and people want to be in here. So now we got an idiot representing us, and this person that's representative is making it really bad for us. And not only that, it's like people are here so ignorant that we are falling for the trick. It's 2017.
Yeah. I think that's like the most depressing part is that
we're
everyone
falling
fell
for
for
it.
it. Yeah. Because here we are, we see it, and obviously a few more million people, voted for the person who wasn't trying to pull the wool over our eyes. But at the same time, it's like, come on, everybody. Really? You want a dirty planet? Really? You want other religions to hate us? Like, really? Really?
So this is a cry out to the leaders out there of this country. This is a cry out of people that are tired. What is the email? Like, if somebody could send you an email, what would be an email to send you?
Yeah, if you want to send an email and you have some ideas about what we're talking about, WLVSradio@gmail.com.
And I think, and the one thing I will ask, and I haven't even, guys, I have not had this conversation with DJ Boom. I have not. But I think that if you email DJ Boom and you want to come in here 30 minutes and just show leadership, if we
That's a
need to
great
make
idea.
Listen Vision headquarters of the leaders in the area, if you need to call, you need to push the message.
Yeah.
Listen Vision has that platform for you.
We'd be happy to be the center of the resistance movement.
We just want. And I haven't even asked you. I can't believe I just put it out there without asking you. And I apologize for that.
It's totally worth it.
But I just think that leaders out there need to understand and know that. See, one thing is when you don't have a platform, you it's confusing. It's like,
It's
where
hard
do
to
I
lead.
go with this? How do I?
Yeah.
But and I put my mouth out there, and once again, I apologize.
No,
and-
no.
and
But if
put
you're
this vision,
serious,
but-
I think right now we don't just need leaders, but we need people who are willing to kind of speak up in public. Colin spoke up in public, and now look at the fallout. So if you got the balls, if you got the guts, if you really want to kind of show the way to other people, I would even WLVSradio@gmail, but come right directly to me, which is JeremyBeaver@gmail. So that's JeremyBeaver, JeremyBeaver@gmail, and tell me your story. Tell me why you think you'd be a compelling leader or a great show host.
and we could call it "Speak Up, America for America."
This guy's got more marketing ideas than anyone I
I'm
know.
saying, though.
This guy's always
Speak
got.
up, Americans for America.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So we're gonna. We just invented it.
Listen,
Speak up. Let's do
We just
it.
found a home for you to come and talk.
Yeah.
We give you 15 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Shit, if I got to show up, which I promise you I don't want to do radio no more, but I've just been frustrated this entire weekend, and I felt like I needed things to get out, and I don't jump on my social media that much anymore because I just don't have time to be going in that conversation.
And it's depressing.
But it's depressing. It's sad. It's tough. But I just want to make sure that I'm not the only one out there. And there's no way I could be the only one out there. And I just know that my friend DJ Boo can't be the only one out there. So here you go. Speak up. Americans for America. Right here at listenvision.com, y'all. So get on the email one more time, bro.
JeremyBeaver@gmail.com if you want to be a leader, if you want to speak up, if you're unhappy with the things you're seeing in your country. JeremyBeaver@gmail. Jeremy Beaver. I'm the CEO and founder, and I want to help you help the rest of your country because, man, we sure do need it these days.
There's no excuses, man. Let's get our asses. Once again, man, I want to thank you for giving me this time to come up here.
Always.
Hopefully we can start a movement here. It's all about the movement and moving forward. And let's see what we can get out of this. There's so many topics, so many things out there. And always remember, it's greater, like my mom said, and I'm going to leave on this one. It's greater than us. It's greater than you. It's greater than me. My mom told me, the dirt is greater than I, and I step on it every day. Figure that out. I'm out, y'all. Thanks again, man.
Peace.